life is what you make of it. You gotta seek out the self-joy. Well, now I've seen it all, you know I've been there and back. It ain't been no easy road, but I'm on the right track.
To become a Master ASE-certified technician, candidates must not only have 2 years of on-the-job training, but also pass a series of exams covering everything from engine repair to electrical systems. It takes time, dedication, and hard work to be able to achieve this level, and it's especially impressive to do so at a young age. Logan Tate, ASE Master Technician at Cloverdale Automotive and Tires in Cloverdale, California, who received the NAPA Technician of the Year award in 2024, has proven from childhood that he's fully committed to automotive repair as a career. And as a result, he has become a role model not just for other techs, but for aspiring ones as well. So, can you tell us about your family's history in the industry and how you got started in it?
Yeah, so my family's always been in the automotive industry. My dad worked for GM since he was 18 or so. And then in 2001, he went from GM Master Tech to open his own shop in Cloverdale, the town that we live in.
Yeah.
And then growing up, I just grew up in the shop. So get there in the morning with them, walk to school after that. When I got off school, I'd walk to the shop and help clean up or break down tires, do whatever I could to help. And that's just kind of where the passion started.
Okay, very cool. And so, was it a given from the start that you were going to go into the family business when you got older?
Yeah, it was. I mean, not necessarily the family business, but working on something. Okay. I always knew that was going to be what I was going to do, just always messing with four-wheelers, lawnmowers, just tearing apart anything just to make it run again. And
Okay. And how did your parents embrace that idea, or?
Yeah, they did. They definitely supported me. In high school, I didn't know exactly what I was going to do. I had fairly good grades, and I just decided that four-year college wasn't for me.
Okay.
So I told them that's what I wanted to do was go to a trade school, and they fully supported me.
Okay.
That's what I did, and it was fun. So I didn't really enjoy school.
Oh yeah.
Very much, I wasn't. But then when I went to go study something that you actually care about and really enjoy, then that's where I started to really learn a lot.
Okay. And so then, did you immediately go into working in the family business or at Cloverdale Automotive?
No. So my dad said he wouldn't hire me for at least 5 years. He wanted me to go elsewhere and get experience, and I'm actually really grateful for that because I don't always listen to my dad. So I guess
learning
from somebody else was really a great thing.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
What were some of the lessons that you learned, working for somebody else that you were able to apply once you started working, with your parents?
It was just cool to work with other people, just see how other shops do things. Honestly, the more people you work with, the more you learn, whether it's good or bad, you're still going to learn. So just working with a bunch of different people, different ways of working, methods of diagnostics.
Yeah.
I just kind of like to put all that together and create the best version of it.
Yeah, absolutely. So what are some obstacles you've had to overcome in your professional life?
Going from a dealership, having all the specialty equipment, all the specialty tools, to going to an independent shop where you're working on so many different makes and models and not having those specialty tools, being able to adapt to that, I guess. Making your own tools, trying to source the correct tools, not having the factory level diagnostic tools that I was used to. So you're then moving into the aftermarket diagnostic tools, which are still great. Just it was a whole learning curve going from a dealership to independent, which was a really good thing because it broadened the horizon so much more.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're just constantly learning new things.
So what is your favorite part of the job today?
favorite part of the job is definitely diagnostics.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and that's a growing part of the business for sure.
Just figuring out issues, new issues, learning every time you fix something. Yeah, diagnostics is definitely my favorite.
I understand that you work with some of the local schools, right?
Yes.
Okay. Tell me about that. Like, how did you get started in, working with these schools?
So one of my former teachers had reached out to me to speak for a career day. Go in and talk to the kids about other options than a four-year school, just about the trades. It was all about trades, and there was people talking about construction, automotive, electricians, all sorts of stuff that they were talking about. And then shortly after that, they started an internship program that they were doing through the high school, where the kids would come in twice a week for half a day and kind of shadow you, learn, watch, ask questions, and see if that's something if that trade was something that they were interested in. And she asked me if I wanted to do that. At the time, it was kind of, I don't know, because we're really busy, and I don't know if I can babysit all day.
Oh, yeah.
But I decided to do it. I'd give it a shot, and it actually turned out really well. It was fun, yeah. Just some of the kids really enjoy it. Some of them aren't interested, but that's okay too, because then they know at least they
Exactly. It's
tried.
a learning experience, You can't know until you try.
Yeah.
So.
And seen a lot of good outcomes out of it. The kids definitely take away from it, and it hopefully making a positive impact.
Absolutely. And so, is there anything you try to, impress upon them when they come and intern for you, or even when you speak at career days?
Yeah, just tell them that I just usually tell them my story, that I didn't want to go to a four-year school. I didn't enjoy school, and that it's okay, there is money to be made. It's really hard to find people in the trades too, so there's no shortage of jobs.
Yeah, I understand you guys are also a NAPA Auto Care Center, but I hear you have also become like the go-to person for answering kind of technical questions for the local NAPA Auto Parts store, even a few of the local dealerships. How did those relationships get started? How did you become that go-to person?
I'm not scared to jump into any job, so I like to tackle anything, gas engines, diesel engines.
Oh, nice.
And that was primarily what I was doing at Ford, was diagnostics, diagnostics and engine repair, and I got good at it.
Okay. And so speaking of, diesels, so what do you guys primarily work on at Cloverdale Automotive and Tires?
A lot of, let's say primarily, there's work trucks, 3/4 ton trucks, and then a lot of personal vehicles, passenger cars, and half-ton trucks and stuff like that. But I would say probably 60-70% of our work is 3/4 ton trucks.
You're still young here. What do you see for your future, in the business? What do you want your professional legacy to look like?
I want to be the best.
Yeah, nice.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, you're on your way. You're already a Master ASE Technician, which is amazing. And any thoughts about, taking over, like, from your parents one day, or do you want to stay on the shop side? Or
Yeah, definitely want to take over the shop someday. I do like I'm hoping that's where my wife could come in and help with that, because I like staying in the shop. I like doing the shop stuff. I like diagnosing, working on cars. That's what I love to do. Not necessarily the paperwork side of it.
Yeah. Administrative is not for everyone, for sure. So
I like to just stay in the shop, keep the shop going good, and let the people who are good with administrative stuff deal with that.
From a young boy handing his dad tools in the family shop to an ASE Master Technician and industry mentor, Logan's passion for automotive excellence has driven him every step of the way. With an unmatched work ethic, top industry certifications, and a dedication to training the next generation of technicians, Logan is shaping the future of the automotive industry. Stay tuned for the next episode to get his take on what's happening in the industry and how we can swell its ranks. All right, Logan, we're going to play a little game called B-Sides to get to know you better. I'm going to give you a series of choices, and you tell us which one you prefer. Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right. Let's start with some general questions. Would you prefer to fix cars or tractors?
Cars.
Cars? Okay. Would you rather go to a drag race or a tractor pulling?
Tractor pulling.
Okay, cool. Chill at home or go camping?
Definitely go camping.
All right. Camp in an RV or camp out in the wild?
RV.
Okay. Not quite in the tent and everything. Okay. Hunting or fishing?
Hunting.
Okay. Bow hunting or hunting with a rifle?
Rifle.
Okay. The Hangover or Step Brothers?
That's hard. Probably Step Brothers.
Okay. 1972 GMC short bed or 72 Chevy Blazer?
Chevy Blazer.
Okay. Would you prefer to go to a San Francisco Giants or 49ers game?
Giants game.
Giants, okay.
Depends on the game, I guess.
Oh, okay. All right. Now this is Vehicle Care Rockstars, so let's move on to your musical tastes. Classic country or modern country?
Classic country.
Okay. Country or classic rock?
It really depends. I mean, depends on the time of day, what you're working on, what you need to get prepared for.
Okay. Well, what would be what are you working on when you're listening to country?
Probably a big job.
Oh, okay. And then classic rock. What's a classic rock job?
Need to get motivated.
Okay.
Get it in and out. Yeah.
Okay. Nice. George Strait or Hank Williams Jr.?
It also depends on the setting.
Okay.
Probably Hank Williams Jr.
Okay. All right. Morgan Wallen or Kid Rock?
Morgan Wallen.
Okay. Garth Brooks or Tim McGraw?
Garth Brooks older stuff.
Oh, okay. Okay. How about Journey or Boston?
Boston.
Okay. First concert you attended?
Hank Williams Jr.
Last concert you attended?
Last concert I attended. Who was that? Just went and saw John Party.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Best concert you attended?
Probably Hank Williams Jr.
Nice. Well, Logan, you're a rock star. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Thank you.